very good afternoon, wish to Sekretary and all my fellow classmates. So today we are group 4 and for our group group project, we're doing our topic is bullying a problem at our institution which is UiTM Dengkil. So I am Amin Mikael beside me, and that on the most right, right is Angeline, left, left. Beside me is Akmal Biza, and there's Muhammad Wan.
Wan.
Wan Muhammad Ashraf.
Wan masuk frame sikit Wan. Okay.
So now we start our presentation on is bullying a problem at UiTM. So first we go for our aim of research. So our first aim is this research is conducted to identify whether or not bullying is a problem at our institution. Though there is no history or report or previous report on any bullying cases happening in UiTM Dengkil, but we are still determined to find whether there is a problem or there is a culture of bullying happening without us realizing. The next, we like to identify whether there are acts of bullying occurring in UiTM Dengkil. So this is why later we conduct various methods of research to find out this objective. And next, to find out whether students of UiTM Dengkil are aware of the different types of bullying which is available. So because we would like to avoid the stigma that bullying is only an act where people would physically harm others. The next is the methods of next is the hypothesis.
So our hypothesis is bullying is not a problem in UiTM Dengkil.
So as for the method of research, our group has decided on conducting this research using Google survey. There are 63 respondents in total. Our survey was made using Google survey and was distributed via social media such as WhatsApp and Telegram. And the survey was done on 24 September 2019.
So for the result, of course, we're going to analyze the amount of students for 63 students. We have 22% from TESOL, 13% from engineering, 30% from science, and law 35%. So it's obvious that law has the biggest majority, is the majority of the respondents for our Google survey. So so the 22% of TESOL are 40 people, and engineering 13%, which is 8 people, and then science 30%, which is 19 people, and law 35%, which is 22 people. And then moving on, and as for the gender, as we can see here, we have more female respondents than male respondents, with 47 female respondents compared to male, which is 16. And then moving on to the first question that we have. So the first question in our Google survey is, do you have a huge circle of friends?
Okay, so for this question, the respondents has voted no, and the rest of the respondents has voted yes. The second question is, do you always observe people around you? So there are 4 respondents vote no, and 59 vote yes.
Okay, as for the next question, the question is, does bullying occur in UiTM Dengkil? As for this question, 42 respondents answered no, while 21 respondents answered yes. And as for question number 6, do you think it is possible for bullying to happen without us realizing? 62% answered yes and 1% answered no. As for me, I think yes, it is possible because sometimes bullying happen without we noticing it. For example, cyberbullying. People might comment on our picture stating that you look fat, but then we thought that it's like a normal thing, like saying you're fat. It's a joke maybe, but then it's actually a bullying as well. So you might not realize it.
So the next question, we asked, do you think bullying is a serious issue? So out of 63 respondents, all of them said yes. And that's true because as we know, bullying is a really serious issue. And our government also had some approaches and initiatives regarding this issue because, for example, let's say there is a government body to govern this particular issue, which is bullying, which is the Malaysian Crime Prevention Foundation. And in 2017 alone, there are around 2,913 cases reported regarding this issue. Okay. So next, what type of bullying are there that you know of? So in this chart, we can see that there are 5 types of bullying: physical bullying, verbal physical bullying, verbal bullying, sexual bullying, cyberbullying, prejudicial bullying, and relational bullying. So 10% out of the 6, we asked the respondent to identify whether they know about it. So 10% know about prejudicial bullying, 13% know about cyberbullying, 20% know about sexual bullying, 16% know about verbal bullying, 20% know about physical bullying, and verbal bullying, and lastly 20% know about physical bullying. So why is determining types of bullying is important? Because as we know that not all bullying are the same, because bully uses different methods to engage and approach their victims. So if we know what are the bullying, what are the types of bullying, so we can know what are the approaches and what can we do to avoid them. So for an example, let's say cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, which usually uses social network to insult people, to give harassment to them. So for physical bullying, we can see that they uses physical attacks such as poking, punching, and also kicking. Yes. So this type of bully will definitely give permanent, and some of them permanent and some of them are not permanent effects to a person. So
Yeah, what?
yeah.
Based on all types of bullying, which one you think that is the most severe and serious?
So I think the most heaviest and the most serious types of bullying is physical bullying, because we know that physical bullying, there's for example case like the one happens in UPNM, where
UP?
And
UPNM,
Okay.
the person who was accused for stealing laptop, and they basically are bullying the victim with using steam iron. So and it definitely will cause permanent effects on the person and the victim, such as paralyzed, or and worst case scenario is death.
So the reason the conclusion is so long is because we included suggestion also in this passage. So firstly, we'll go for our conclusion, where we conclude that through our research and also the survey that we have done, we can see that we can conclude that bullying is not a big problem, or it's not a problem in UiTM Dengkil. So although this not a problem yet, but we still have to be aware and raise awareness on bullying, because although bullying in tertiary education is not something that is common like in secondary or primary school, but we can see that the recent case, as mentioned by my friend, is something that is supposed to be alarming for the society, and we should take steps in order to prevent this from happening. So not the big conclusion we made was it's not a problem, and not only that, it's also obvious that the majority of the UiTM Dengkil students are aware of bullying and they are against the culture of bullying. So that is very good news for us to hear. Next are the steps or the suggestions we can take in order to avoid bullying happening or even avoid bullying culture into the UiTM Dengkil environment. So firstly, we can organize talks on the effects of bullying, because as we know, effects of bullying are very serious, both mentally and also physically. And not only that, we can also organize campaigns made by counseling departments who can play a very pivotal role in helping students to voice out or even to consult the students if they have any bullying problems. As we know, bullying is something that at this age someone would not really proudly talk about. Yeah, so to reaffirm our conclusion, it is found that bullying is not a problem in UiTM Dengkil. Thank you.
Alright. Okay, Amir Mikael, you said that bullying is not a problem at UiTM Dengkil, and based on your result that most of them, I think just one candidate said yes. Kan? Just one, right? Then at the suggestion part, you suggest that we should have talked about bullying. If the bully is not the issue at UiTM Dengkil, why does we need to conduct a talk about bullying?
This because we need to raise the awareness. We do not know whether in the coming years or even in the coming months we can see any cases of bullying happening, because we might not know what will happen here. But so far we can see from our results that it's not a problem yet. But in order to avoid it from being a problem, we need to take precautionary steps, and therefore we can take it by having this talks, counseling department campaigns, and so on.
Okay. Right. Back to the yes no chat. Okay. Uh, Another one. Yang soalan yang based on UiTM tu ada tak? Ni. Oh. Yang tadi lain. Alright, so yang does bullying occur in UiTM Dengkil? Yes, do you have the specific result for yes? Which course or female or male ke ada ke? Excel ada.
We haven't uploaded in our Drive. It's right there.
Okay, tak apalah
It's
nanti.
good. Wait, sir. We want to show.
Okay, cepat.
Gmail jawab saya juga.
Siapa yang yes tu? Kan then based on the chart you said that 21% or 21%.
You want to do the genders?
Any kind of categories, gender or course or
This is like generally in up to there's like there's bullying here in UiTM Dengkil for law students. This is for law students.
Okay.
8 of them answered yes. And
How many? How many?
eight answered
Eight.
yes, and 14 of them answered no. I would say because while student is good at speaking, that's my opinion. I think they're good at talking, so they can self-defend themselves.
Okay. So what happened to that eight?
That's I have no idea.
So it's not fluent.
Yeah, maybe they're not fluent speaking.
Alright. So based on your, kenapa result tak ada dalam presentation? Okay, never mind. So the highest one should be from which course? Tak, ya. Ada untuk apa? Law then?
Engineering.
Okay, so based on that, the highest one should be
This one, 3.
yeah?
For engineering students, we only have 8 respondents.
Okay, then yes,
Still 3 of them answered yes.
then 5 no.
5 no.
Okay, lagi?
TESOL, wait. For TESOL, 8 answered yes.
Huh?
And then 6 answered no.
Okay. TESOL means that TESOL, the yes rate more than no.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened with TESOL?
I'm not in TESOL, so we don't really know what's happening there.
Maybe because
Okay. So maybe the talk that BKL said should be conducted by the TESOL student, isn't it?
Yes, agreed.
Okay, lagi? Ada lagi ke?
Science. As for science,
17 said no, bullying does not.
and
2 said yes.
Okay, lagi? Ada tak?
there's only 4 courses.
Alright, so back to your slide. Misalkan. Okay, tadi okay, backward lagi. Backward. Apa ni?
Do you always observe people around you?
So what the contribution this question towards your survey title?
This is to see whether the students are aware of the understanding the symptoms of people who suffer from bullying, because we can see that not only from physical injuries, but we can see some people suffer from mental illness such as depression through acts of bullying. Because as we know, bullying is not only physical bullying, you can see from cyber bullying as well, also verbal bullying, where so this question is mainly to see whether students of UiTM are aware how high is the level
How
of
observant they
yeah.
are. Because if you don't know, if you do not see your surrounding, how are you going to tell someone and realize whether or not they are being bullied?
Okay, okay, saya nak Wan pula jawab. Alright, so based on your friend answer, do you agree that the answer for no candidate is not valid for other question? Because of if they, based on your friend opinion, that if they did not observe surrounding, then they also did not notice bully happen around you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
not valid.
It is valid or not?
I think it's yes, it's valid because it could be happening online or without we noticing. If we just observe with our
So what I'm trying to say is maybe not physically observing people, but observing your timeline, your Twitter timeline, whatever. You can still see bullying online. So
Okay.
yeah, you don't really need to physically observe people to know.
Okay, any other question?
No.
Alright, I think that's all. Thank you.